Hello. Trying to figure out how long this delay will be. Not too bad, it looks like. We'll see though. Anyways, I need to eat that. Okay. Hello. I am Disguised Times, and I am going to do some game programming, I suppose. So I did a previous stream and I made a couple mistakes streaming for the first time. Hopefully they won't be issues this time with echoing and amateur stuff like that. So I got headphones in this time. I think I did last time, I don't remember. Anyways. So this is our little command line. So we're gonna make a little game. We actually got it working pretty decently right now. So this is our little dude. You can control him, and where your mouse cursor is where he's pointing, and he can shoot his bullets. And so the red is actually bullets being shot by towers, enemy towers up here. So we can kill them. Also, we have this shotgun burst too, which is pretty cool. So we got the red bullets or the bad bullets, and their bullets are moving pretty slow, which is nice. So notice I can do like a little sniper single bullet, fast bullets, and then you got the shotgun slow. I thought that was interesting. Anyway, so this will be some kind of fun little shoot 'em, I guess, thing. But we'll also add some RTS, and maybe make it into a whole thing at some point. Anyways, yeah, it's just a big checkerboard. I don't know. Anyways, the bullets ricochet out the walls is kind of cool. And then after they travel a certain distance, they die, and we got some stuff. Yeah. So anyways, what I was working on last time was this hover tank thing, which is just a square. Everything's a square right now. Everything's square. Even the game world is square. The tower is a square. Everything's a square. So what I worked on last time was getting in this puppy. So I press E to get in if you're close enough. And then we go. So I actually have a thrust, so I'm not pressing the key anymore and it's still going. So this dot is actually the cannon, and the other dot is where the vehicle is actually facing. So it's detached. The cannon can kind of do this little thing. I don't have bullets coming out of it yet, but we'll do that next. Anyways, I think it's kind of cool. I'm actually going to turn up the acceleration and also increase the max speed, because I think that'll be funner. So let's go ahead and sorry, I got to pick something in the other window. Anyways, I'm going to reopen the code. Sorry, it's still in the other window. Okay. So I was actually in the middle of something right before I started streaming. So let's go to where we're updating the input, player input. So when we press the key E, if we're not in a vehicle, so there's vehicle ID. So if we're not in a vehicle, then we're going to see if there's any vehicles nearby we can get into. And we get into the closest one. So that's fine. But if we are in a vehicle, we need to get out of the vehicle. So right now, we need to check that we're in a hover tank and not in some other vehicle. So that's the type ID, runtime, type identification, I suppose. So what's actually, we might, there's a small chance that the tank is dead. So actually what I'm going to do is, although we could do that check here, I'm actually going to get it. We actually got it down here. So this is the vehicle entity, we'll point it to it. If he's alive, he's no longer alive, we're just going to set it to no longer in a vehicle. Set that ID to 0, that's all we need there. Okay. So if this vehicle that we're in Let's take a look at his ID. If his ID, sorry, what is it called? Entity, sorry, forgot what it was. Let's go to the common structure, entity, the common structure that all entities share. I got this little fancy union thing, entity type, there we go, that's what we want. So if the entity type is equal to hover tank, and we know we're in a hover tank, and let's just go ahead and dereference it just for fun. I'm gonna do a quick compile, make sure I haven't any typos. Cool. Cool. So what were we doing here? If we're in this tank, let's go ahead and get out of it. So all that really consists of, well, vehicle ID is still gonna be 0. That's funny. But then I'm also gonna, we actually don't need to do the driver ID of the tank itself because this is the driver ID. I don't have to set this because in the logic, the update loop for all the hover tanks, they're checking if their driver is alive. And if they're not, but they say they have a driver, they no longer have a driver. So I'm actually just gonna omit that. And what's funny is that I can get rid of all of this because all paths are the same thing. So that's actually cool. So yeah, that's all gone. It's funny how things work sometimes, I suppose. Okay, so this is where I save code I know I'm probably almost never going to use again. So yeah, we don't do a get thing for this project just because we don't need one. One develop, at least for now, man. It really doesn't matter. And that's just code we're never going to use. So, anyways. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I do put my closing brace here, so it kind of looks like Python. Cool. I know that probably won't be a much loved thing, but that's just kind of how it goes. Anyways, let's just make sure we can get out of the vehicle. Oh, nope. Interesting. Well, also I don't like to fire up the debugger too often. I don't need to. Huh, well we're all out. Interesting. Oh, I know why. Oh, I'm so silly. We do. I'm so silly. The hover tank only knows that it's what it thinks is its driver. That's only if the actual entity dies, which should never happen because the vehicle should die before the entity inside. But actually I do have to do this. So we do the driver ID is actually going to be 0. So I guess I did need that code, but it was still in my control Z, my history or whatever. So hey, let me just make sure it works real quick. So we're going, and then we're out. All right, cool. And it's still going. That's hilarious. It didn't even stop. I just killed my tank. Okay. That's great, man. So I don't think there's any friction applied to the hover tank right now. I should probably do that. But I'm going to do what I originally said I was going to do. So the default max speed, let's pump that up to like 0.5. By the way, one of the tiles in the background is 1. It's the size, it's 1 by 1. So yeah, we're pretty small. Anyways, this is just with that one change, we're already going to be going pretty fast, I think. Yeah. It's kind of cool. By the way, this is C++ and OpenGL. Minimal third-party libraries, as in the minimal Win32 stuff. You need to open a window, you know, stuff you can't do without it. Like if you're doing something on Windows, C++, you can't open a file without talking to Windows. So no C++ standard library, no C standard library. So yeah, if you're wondering, so I have like a stud vector equivalent, and it gets the job done, man. But we don't have to go into that stuff right now. Doesn't matter. So what we're gonna do now, I already forgot what I was doing. So we're in the tank. Oh yeah, I want to turn up the acceleration because it kind of starts up kind of slow. Let's double it. So my compile time is actually pretty slow because of the stream, I've noticed. Also, the fan on my computer is going completely berserk when I do the stream. Okay, this is more what I'm talking about. I don't know why our box is jumping around like that. That's actually weird. I got a feeling though there's something weird going on. And we're gonna die soon. Look at this, boom. Dang, we died too. Anyways, let me just wreck these guys real quick, cause it's fun. I really like the shotgun kind of thing. It's cool. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add a flamethrower at some point, so it's gonna shoot out like, dozens of them with a really close range. That's just gonna be awesome, man. I can already tell. Yeah, and then oh yeah, no image GUI, or I don't know what you call it, IMGUI, whatever. This is custom. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Oh shoot, I died. Okay. Yeah, we need a little to-do list. I'm actually gonna get rid. This is from the last stream. Let's just get rid of all that, I suppose. Don't want to confuse nobody. Let's add a Todo. Fix the hover tank jitter. I don't know why it's jittering. We'll figure it out. But that's not what I want to do right now. I actually want to get the tank shooting something. So, excuse me. So if we're in a vehicle and that vehicle still exists, we got some movement stuff going on. That's cool. We did that last stream. So now, what are we doing? Oh yeah, the bullet, the shooter. Let me just check something real quick though. We update the barrel, the hover tank barrel, where? Oh, right here, the cannon. Our cannon equals where we're facing. And where we're facing gets updated by the cursor stuff, which is somewhere under cursor game window plane. Oh, here we go, right here. That was easy. Yeah, because we get the cursor and screen coordinates. Here's NDC. There you go. And I got some fancy camera. XY, NDC, and then you pass a Z because we're like looking above the game world, bird's eye view. So we go get our Z of our camera, take the negative, and then we do it to the world space. That's cool. And that makes that easy. Okay. Just because we're doing a bird's eye view right now. Works out. Anyways, so if we're going to shoot, let's go ahead and steal some logic when we're from our normal shooting. So right, left. I always get mixed up which side of the mouse is which. Because both sides of the mouse are hit by my right hand. That's why it confuses me. Yeah. I gotta check something real quick. Okay. Sorry, I had to do something and that messed up my train of thought. Oh yeah, so we're shooting the tank thingy. Where did he go? There he is. Yeah, we could pretty much steal all this. I did earlier. I even got a fire bullet struct. That's nice. The position and the direction. Yeah, this is just inclination, you know, in radians relative to the positive x-axis, which is going to the right from the bird's eye view. Our current orientation of the bird's eye view. I need to take this structure out since I'm about to reuse it. Or I could just copy it. Man, I love doing funny stuff like that. It's just funny. You know what? I'm just gonna... Let's just put it at the top here. None of the organization does not matter right now because there's just so little code. We will get there when we get there. So I'm actually just gonna put it and then whatever. Firebolt. Cool stuff. I'm gonna do a quick recompile, make sure even that alone doesn't screw up anything. Alright, cool, it doesn't. Yeah, without the stream, if I only compile hot.cpp, we're looking at like a quarter of a second instead of this, or whatever. Maybe even faster, I don't remember. Okay. So this is the shotgun shot, right? Because we got 3 bullets. So that's pretty cool. Come to think of it though, where's the single shot? Oh, here it is. Cool. Fire bullet spawn radius. Yeah. We're gonna need a some kind of barrel length on our hover tank. See if I did that already. Cannon rotation, driver ID, max speed, vehicle rotation velocity, vehicle acceleration. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we're gonna go to where we make a hover tank. Max speed is the last one we set. So we're gonna add a new field, a little member, and it's going to be how do I say this? The distance the tip of the barrel is from from our entity position. It's not barrel length because the barrel is not going to start there. So we would need some kind of, although we could say the barrel is the length beyond our entity size kind of thing. I'm just going to say fire origin distance. I hope I spelled origin right. Yeah, so I kind of do abbreviations for everything and write the actual name here because half the time I only need this, and it keeps the code short. And that's applied to everything. Type names, function names, fields, static, constants, whatever, everything. See, but that's 4 letters. I usually do 3-letter kind of mnemonics, abbreviations. Some stuff gets away with 4 letters because I just don't care to change it. So calc, you know, update the camera based on what the player's done. You gotta recalculate those matrices. But yeah. File origin distance. So we're gonna add a default. So default file origin distance. I'm gonna make this one a little more explicit. The wording's a little longer. So it's going to be our collision radius times, what was it, like, I think it was like, was it 1.75? Yeah. I'll explain that later. Anyways, we're going to hop on over to where we spawn our hover tank, which is right here. And I'm going to give them that. I'm actually going to, So the reason I do this comment thing is because you can't do this. You can't actually do it because this guy, and this is a inheritance, and you can't do like econ, which would make sense since this is inheritance. But therefore, yeah. So that's cool. Just gotta put that there. Also, I'm not putting it as a default for this because I just want to keep these like this, 0, 0s. Because that's just what I want to do for now, man. So that should do exactly nothing. Wow, that was a long time for the stream, bro. The stream is killing me. So we're actually going to get rid of this. Yeah. And we're going to change this to E.FOD, fire origin distance. Go. That's looking like it's working. So now we can actually shoot the bullets, spawn the bullets, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to do one. And we're going to do it just like this. P. The only thing that's changing is that one, which is great. Probably should be making a function. Probably should, but I probably won't. For now. It'll change soon, don't worry. So we're actually going to use this hover tank. And then we're going to use, this should not be this, but whatever. Hover tank.fod, is that how I did it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't got that intelligence, but I got my reasons for using Notepad++, so it's all good. R is, okay, I'm just going to do this. Because I got this one right here. The speed of the bullet, yep, okay. We need a bullet speed. Bullet speed. Default bullet speed is I don't know. What's the player doing? It's 1. Whatever. Let's go ahead and update Mr. Fancy Pants. We have a tank. Nice. Bullet speed. So we got the bullet speed. What else we got? Bullet speed. Collision radius. Yeah, it's fine. Color is whatever. That stuff doesn't matter. The damage, distance, total distance allowed before the bullet just disappears. Done. It's exhausted, I guess you could say. Anyways, let's see if this puppy works. I got a feeling we gotta do a full compile. The full compiles kind of stink because of, oh shoot. What do you mean? BS. It says BS doesn't exist, and I'm calling BS. Oh shoot. Oh. Ooh, we should not be using E. Whoa. That is not good. Oh, I can already see an issue though. This parent ID for the bullet, it's only going to check the tank. But if it hits us and we're in the tank, ooh, that means we're still gonna, we could hurt ourselves, I think. Let me try to shoot myself. Yes, we're gonna kill ourselves. Oh, shoot. Actually, I don't know. We really need a health bar. I have no idea what this jitteriness is. Wow. I wonder if this has to do with the stream. I'll try it out. Because I've never had this jitteriness, you know, with the stream off. So I got a feeling it has to do with the stream. I mean, the frames, the FPS is already really low because of the stream. Obviously, this would be high, you know, over 60 or whatever. But I mean, 60 because I think the V-Sync or something, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, that was a big distraction from the fact that this jank is working now. Oh my gosh. So we can do like a drive-by basically of in our tank. So this is cool. So like I guess the question is why would you use a tank? Oh shoot. Oh dang. Oh, we flew off the map. So we gotta add that because for us you can't go off the map. And I got that function standardized, so that'll be quick. We'll add that right now actually. But yeah, it feels satisfying to shoot these bullets. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel. I mean, these aren't. You know, I'll probably turn this into paint, kind of like a paint game, because we don't need violence per se. Needless violence. It's fun regardless. It's projectile moving, whatever. I mean, it's still a bullet anyway, in a way, even if it's paint. The payload doesn't matter. It's the metal or paint, I suppose. Anyways, that's cool that that's working. What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, because I think we're gonna, yeah, it's not good. Okay. Update game. When we update all the hover tanks, right? We update the position right here. We can't just do that. That is not allowed. We have to call something special. Oh yeah, the zombies. We gotta get those back in there. That's gonna be cool. Here we go. So I got this move thing. So you give it the entity, which has already had its position updated, and you give it the old position. So we actually gotta, but what's interesting is that on our construct, we actually have the old. Which means it's fun. Although if the tank was moved, let me take a quick look at this struct real quick. Yeah, we got the old, so maybe I can just do that. Okay, so and if we are off the map, it's not gonna update it. It's gonna give us back what the update should be as an optional. Because if we're fine, then we're fine. Because for the bullet, we don't actually just move it. We kill the bullet. Actually, no, we reflect it. Yeah, reflect. There you go. That's cool. But for this, e.p is just gonna equal whatever the optional is, and that's it. Curious though. What about the entity inside? Us inside, right? Okay, let's take a look. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, like, what are we gonna do with this, all that momentum, you know what I mean? Whoa! It's fun. Let's do some full screen action, perhaps. By the way, these yellow things are towers. I don't think I've explained that. I don't know. Oh shoot! They got me. Dang, this frame rate is dying with the stream. That's hilarious. Computers are so powerful, but they can't stream. And I'm plugged into, so my GPU is available. Yeah. So that's, I guess, that's pretty good little feature. I mean, obviously these bullets should maybe pack some more punch. Let's make them bigger. So our collision does work, will work with bigger bullets. It's like nothing's really hard coded about that. Which is cool. It's a swept. It's not a swept sphere. That's the 3D. Although we do have the 3D. I actually wrote the code for the 3D case actually. And then the one for the 2D case, which is kind of funny. Yeah. So on our bullet, when we make our bullet, sorry. So if we're in a tank, hover tank, where's hover tank? If we click, we're shooting the damage right here. We're staying to this default collision radius, when really, let's make it custom. So let's go to E hover tank, bullet speed, bullet size, whatever. And then I'm just gonna do default bullet size. So even tanks could have different bullet sizes, which is, you know, obviously, okay, it's definitely not one. That's the size of an entire tile. We will do this for now. Double. Okay, so when we make a bullet, we're gonna do collision radius is gonna be dot bullet size, and then we have to actually set this field when we make our tank, which is up here. So that's just the next one. It's the same thing over and over, man. It's the same program. Not really though. Just kidding. Default bullet size. There you go. Fortunately, we gotta do a full compile, so we gotta wait 8 seconds. But it's all good. Just kidding. We got a problem. Line 289. I did it again, man. It's HT. HTTP. Just kidding. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. Real interesting. Because you're in control. Obviously, we're not going to want to visualize our vehicles with squares for too long. It's all placeholders. I love placeholders because it gets the job done. 22 seconds. This stream is really killing it, man. Absolutely killing it. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, that is satisfying. Now let's make, we need a bullet damage, right? Bullet damage. I should pull these out to a struct where it's like a bullet, a bullet producer, essentially. A bullet shooter. Bullet shooter. Because I can use this for the tower, the entity tower, because he's shooting too. See bullet damage, bullet. Yeah. Barrel length. Yeah. Okay. So we got the bullet speed. Size. Damage. Yeah, this is actually good. So we're gonna get rid of these three, and then we'll replace the ones in the tower eventually as well. And then total distance allowed. We don't need that, we just need that. Fine, I'll keep that, whatever. So this is pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm not sure where to put this. It's like a tertiary data structure using entities, the construction of, definition of entities. So it's obviously going to the entity section, but where? Let's put it there. It really doesn't matter, especially right now. So I guess I'm gonna do that. Bullet shooter. BS. That's great. So default bullet speed, default bullet size, default bullet damage. The color is based on like who shot it, basically. Where's my e-bull? Default damage, there you go. We'll copy that for now. Actually, no, we're gonna double it. Everything gets doubled. E-bull. Yeah, what is this? Whatever. Total distance allowed. TDA. PD, okay. We will actually half this to make it more interesting. Okay, so when we spawn our, this is all in a hover tank. So when we spawn this puppy, we are not doing what this thing says we're doing anymore. I'm actually going to comment this, and then bullet shooter, comma, dot. I can finally do my dots again, thank God. Thank the Lord. So, size is still going to be speed. Default bullet speed, that's great. And then size is going to be E hover tank default bullet size, that is also great. The damage is going to be E hover tank default bullet damage. And then dot TDA, total distance allowed. I'm gonna lose the, yeah. Perfect. I like trailing commas because it makes it easier to add it later, right? So the compile is going to fail because we're still using these old members, but I want to skip. I want it to tell me where. Real quick. Sorry, I have an itch on my leg. So line 296. .bs dot speed dot bs dot size dot hover tank dot damage, and then hover tank dot bs dot tda. That's pretty cool. That should be it. Yeah. Wow, the stream makes this like 5, 6, 7 times as long. Oh my gosh. I've never seen something like this in my life. Yeah, so it's working pretty good. Do. Drama. Still not killing them quickly. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we gotta increase that damage. But I'm gonna quickly archive this. This is, I mean, I'm never gonna use it. I archive a lot of stuff I don't know that I know that I'll never use again, but it just makes me feel better. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we got to quadruple that damage or something. We're gonna give ourselves some big bullets, and then it's even shorter distance allowed to travel. Yeah. All right, let's get this puppy going. Oh man, that's a big bullet right there. So let's get this. Nice. Oh shoot, I'm gonna shoot myself. Oh no, I can't. Disable that. Okay, this is pretty cool. And this is just boxes. Everything's a box. It's like the ultimate Pong or something. Wait, did I just shoot myself? Oh, remember, this thing, the bullets think that the hover tank is the parent, not the guy driving it, whose position is getting updated right here, so we're actually going to kill ourselves real quick. I think I'm dead. Yeah, that's what happened. Wow, yeah, so I did kill myself. Anyways, yeah, we're still driving. Kind of funny. There we go. I don't know. Do. Pretty cool. Oh, I got it ready for bed. So that's actually it for now. Thanks. I don't know.